We made a little map. We split up the world, and the center of the world is the island of Hven, and then we have the Öresund region, then Scandinavia, then Europe, and then the world. And when we do recipes, when we look for suppliers, we always have to ask ourselves, how close can we get to Hven? And we call it best taste closest. So the closer we can get to the island with the best taste, the better. And that is our framework when we do new dishes.
Here everything is connected to each other because you have the sea that goes around the island that gives us the microclimate. We have like a lot of herbs to collect here. We can get the seaweed, we have some fish. Yeah, it's pretty awesome here. A lot of people are talking about sustainability, but here I think it's for real. Here it comes from the soil to the kitchen and there's nobody in between, and that I think is pretty amazing.
We like to use as much from the ocean as we can. We should be able to create, over time, the most sustainable destination in Europe.
In Sweden we have 3 populations of porpoises, and all are threatened by human activities. And here around Kullaberg we have one of the best places in Sweden to see porpoises.
We're doing porpoise safari, whale safari, to go out with a boat in the ocean to look for the porpoises. So we're trying to tell the story of them.
I studied ecology of the porpoises with the main aim of helping to protect the porpoises in all Swedish waters. By studying them here, where they are very abundant, we can then help them in the areas where they are in need of protection.
We are driving during the summer up to 10 tours a day, and we can collect data, see how the porpoises are moving, collecting pictures from all the guests who can help the research.
In Sweden, it's only humans that are negatively affecting and disturbing the porpoises. And every porpoise that dies because of human activities, it takes several years for a mother to raise a new calf. The porpoises use biosonar, kind of like a built-in echo sounder when they hunt for fish and when they navigate and communicate with each other. Because of that, they're very vulnerable to sound disturbance and noise from boats, for example. In collaboration with the County Administrative Board and also the Swedish National Veterinary Institute and the Swedish Museum of Natural History and Kullabergsguiderna, we have this campaign, Think of Tumlarna, or Think About the Porpoises, where we engage people in trying to think of what they can do when they're out at the sea.
Keeping the low speed, turning off the echo sonar of the boats so you don't disturb them. Don't go after and hunt them, just look at them, the beautiful porpoises, and leave them where they are.
Porpoises are excellent ambassadors for the sea because they're high up in the food chain, and if the porpoises are well, then it means that the sea and the whole marine ecosystem is well functioning. And I think Kullaberg is an excellent example of that.